Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, my name is Christine Kahn, and I am delighted to be before you tonight for the D.O.E Talk YouTube channel. We are Daughters of Eve, and we have been around now for about 3 years, praying every single day, twice a week collectively, concerning the heart of God for the world, for this nation, for our families, for our schools, our government, our president, everything that concerns us, every jot and every tittle, literally, for the last couple of years. And so we've been praying concerning those things that the Father would have us pray for. And we've also been coming together collectively to talk about different things. And so introducing D.O.E Talk, our YouTube channel. We're going to be on here twice a month, sharing real life application and those things that affect us as individuals and affect us as women, affect us as children of God, just people. We are people. And so we just want to share with you some things that we believe may be beneficial to you as well as they are to us. And we want to share. We are grateful to have this opportunity to be before you. Our founding scripture is Isaiah 66:8. For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. And again, the D.O.E Ministries is founded on prayer, and our founder is Apostle Francina J. Price. But this is real life. This is real life application, and we're here to talk about real life. And so my name is Christine, as I mentioned before, and so I want to share with you what I want to talk about tonight. This is very personal for me, and it's real life application. Not anything I saw or heard on TV or in a bookstore. This is me, real and raw. And so tonight I just want to kind of share some things that I believe that will be beneficial to you as an individual as well. So tonight I want to kind of talk about something called personal power. Personal power. I don't know about you, but I know for me, just growing up and as a young woman and just as a person in general, we don't always realize that we have personal power. We don't always realize that. And where it comes from and what it is. Of course, we know that without God, we can't do anything. The scripture tells us that he is the vine and we are the branches, and that we can do nothing outside of him. And so realizing that, I don't have any power in and of myself, but because I'm connected to a God who is madly in love with me, he's madly in love with you. And being connected to him, he's everything. We are able to do, I can do all things through Christ because he strengthens me. And so realizing that I have an ability that is God-given and that I can change the world. I can change my world. And I can literally open up some things to me that had not been realized when I realized my personal power. So when I say personal power, what does that mean? It's responsibility. It is responsibility. It is accountability for the things that you've been given. Many of us have responsibilities already, whether you're a daughter, you're a mother, you're a wife, you're a colleague, you're a business owner, you're known in the community as, a community activist, a philanthropist, or whatever your role may be. You've been given a responsibility. And when you realize the responsibility you've been given and you take that into account and you're faithful over that, you can begin to affect change. You begin to affect people's lives in a positive way. And when you give of what you have, we all know it's more blessed to give than to receive. And when you give, there is something that comes back. There's reciprocity that comes back to you that you could have never even imagined coming back. And you're like, I've worked for nonprofits for many years, and I hear volunteers say, oh, I'm going to go and I'm going to help a kid read a book. But there is so much that comes back to you because of what you've given. And so, personal power, you have such beautiful, great responsibility in doing well with what you've been given. I want you to understand tonight just how powerful you are. Not in a manipulative way, not in anything that is controlling or a tyrant way, but the absolute beauty of who you are as an individual. It is rare. There is only one you. There will never be another you. And so understanding that and the beauty of who you are, it is something to behold. And so I want to share with you tonight that you have to be careful with you and understanding that not everything deserves all of you. For me, talking about personal power and coming to the realization that not everything deserves all of me. When I say that was an epiphany for me, that was such a revelation for me, that was a light bulb moment when I realized that it was just like such freedom and such creativity literally opened up for me. You got to understand that not everything, not everybody, not every situation, not every circumstance, even those that you loved, your loved ones, your family, and all of that. And I'm not saying cut people off. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm asking you to realize that not everything deserves all of you. You don't want to be depleted. You don't want to live depleted. You don't want to have your energy drained. You don't want to be without because you've not taken the time to care for you. You've not taken the time to appreciate the personal power that you have. And so I want you to understand that if you don't remember anything else tonight, I want you to remember that not everything deserves all of you. Nothing. The only one who deserves every fiber of your being is God. He made you. He's the lover of your soul. He is so in love with you, and he desires you and desires for you to be well. Above all, that your soul prosper and be well, and that you be in health. That's his desire. That's his heart for you. But I want you to take the load off. I know a lot of us, we are so increasingly busy in today's society, and with social media and TV and business meetings and this and that. I mean, it's very, very easy to become involved in everything and feel like that you have to be involved in everything and doing everything every weekend. I've got this meeting, I've got that meeting. No, you don't. I want you to take some time, pull back, and realize that not everything deserves all of you. It is, for one, impossible, but number two, it's not worth everything. When you realize the responsibility that you've been given and you take care of that which you've been given, the scripture says that if you're faithful over a few, I'll make you ruler over many. So if you're feeling like you got to do this so you can gain this, you got to do this so you can do that and you can gain that, when you're faithful over the little bit that God has given you, he will open up, he will increase your influence, he will set you in office and increase your territory. He will be the one to expand you when you focus what you have. Focus in on that and do well with what you've been given. The very essence of your being, we are made in the image of God. The very essence of who you are, that and that alone is powerful. It is powerful. You have such great capacity to make some wonderful things happen. And I want you to take care of you. You are so valuable and you are so beautiful. And I just want to encourage you tonight, your personal power, ask God, like, okay, Father, like, what is it that you want me to do? Like, how do I do this? Realize you can't do everything. You can't be everything to everybody. Every time somebody asks you, the answer is not always yes. I'm going to need you to take some time and pray about that and realize the personal power that you have. You are beautiful. You are valuable. God has given you something great, and I want you to use it and use it wisely. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and give you peace. Till next time, Have a great evening. Bye bye.